Okay, guys, so welcome to the next part in which we will finish our material creation. So let's hide those shaders that we created, and now we want to basically add some more features. So let's first talk about subsurface scattering. And basically subsurface scattering is making our model translucent, so the light can pass through it, hit around inside the model and go out. And it basically used for skins like materials. So for example, if you have your hand and you use flashlight and light it on your hand, you can see that the light will come out on the second I don't know how to say it again. Yeah, it will just pass through your hand, but less intense, but you will see it. So I hope you understand what I mean. So yeah, I will show you what it does. So if you enable subsurface scattering, nothing will change, because here in the properties we have subsurface to 0, and yeah, let's increase it to 1 and you will see what I mean. Okay, so as you can see, here's the result of our subsurface scattering. And you can see that I don't know why is it purple, but we have a purple color going through our model, and it will make our model look more like a skin. And basically you can change this color if you go to Subsurface Radius, and you can play with these values. And first one means the red channel, second is green channel, and the last one is blue channel. So if you want to have a lot of red, just increase this slider, and if you don't want to have blue, just decrease it to 0, like I did. And now you can see that there's more purplish, pinkish color, like skin color. So yeah, it looks better. And the subsurface color is the color of our model here. So basically you can use the output of the multiply shader and input it here. And yeah, here we have our skin color with the subsurface on it. So yeah, it looks really nice. But I usually decrease this value to something less intense, but I think now it looks really nice if you have it on 1, because you can see the more pink color here, and it looks more like a skin because it passed through our model and it looks more like a skin. Or maybe I will decrease it a bit to 0.9, and maybe let's see whoa, it's too much. 1 was okay. Change it to 1. Keep it on 1, guys. Okay, so now this looks really nice. And yeah, basically we have subsurface scattering done. So it looks really nice, like a skin. And now we can add more shaders to make it more stylized. And basically this part from now I just copied from Jan Sculpt, because yeah, he has a great tutorials, and this part will be from his tutorials. So he basically used clay renders, like clay materials, to render his sculpts, and I want to mix my shader with his shader, so it will look semi-stylized. And this is the look that I'm going to, that I'm going forward. I don't know, it's my goal. And yeah, and basically if you want to make clay render, we need a Glossy Shader, so click Shift 8, search for Glossy BSDF, and if you preview it, you can see what it does. It basically make our material, our object more glossy, and if you change it to roughness to a very small number, you can see that it that it will look more glossy. But I usually keep it at 0.5, and we use that material because we want our model to has glossiness on the edges, so it will be very glossy on the edges, so the light will bounce better from our model. So to do that, we need one more node, which is called Fresnel. So search for Fresnel, and basically this, let's preview this node. Okay, so as you can see, this node basically does a silhouette of our model here. So if we use this as our factor in the mix shader, so let's add mix shader, and we connect our glossy BSDF to the bottom channel and our principled BSDF to the top one, and also Fresnel as the factor. Now if you preview it, we can see that, yeah, we have the basic our material on our model, but on the edges we have the glossy material, so it is more glossy. And if you can't see it, just compare this one to this one. Yeah, as you can see, we have better silhouette of our model. So here, for example, you can see it better, and also here it is very slight detail, but it adds a lot to our model. So we can move the glossy here, and now we can add one more type of shader, which is called translucent. So click search for translucent BSDF, and when I recorded this tutorial before, I tried to explain it, but I couldn't, because yeah, I don't know how to explain it. But basically it is something like subsurface scattering, and this shader is used, I don't know, mostly on the something like bottle, but not in glass bottle, but more a blurred one. So let's preview this one. Yeah, as you can see through the mesh. So maybe it looks awful now, but basically we will use it too, because we want our model to be a bit transparent, like the skin that is under the light. So we want one more mix shader, so select this one. You can copy it by Shift D and move it between the links. Actually, we want translucent to be at the bottom and this mix shader to be at the top. And wait a bit till it computes. Okay, so here's the end result. It doesn't look great because there's too much of translucent. So if you change the factor to be something smaller than 0.5, we will have our basic material core. And if you wait, guys, because I think my blender is crashed. Oh no. Change it to 1, you will have the other material. So I keep it very subtle, so let's have it on 0.1. and you can preview. You can see the changes by a little shift left click between the previous one. Yeah, this is the previous one, this is the after. Now it doesn't look great because you can see the shadows that are destroying our mesh, but basically this translucent, it adds even more rim light, like fake rim light. For example, here you have lightly white color, and in this one we didn't have it. So yeah, this will look better in general later, not now. So after we've done this, we are done, guys. I think we are done with the material, and this is the material. You can skip this translucent part if you don't want that, but I will show you later why I did that. So we can save everything and let's go back to the layout. And yeah, we finish our material, and let's move on to the next and last one, which is rendering. So see you guys there.